Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. You know, I really love Evolve Direct and Primary. I've been hacking this cold for a bit. I sent my doc an email yesterday, and he says, come on in at 6:30 and we'll get it all figured out. Definitely medicine in a different light. But if I was in Beijing, according to this OMG fact for the day, I'd have to make my appointment in 9 days because that's how long one traffic jam actually lasted. All right, let's get into the news, shall we? 6 new speed cameras are now active across Anne Arundel County, expanding the total number in the county to 41. These new devices have been placed in school zones and are currently in their 15-day warning period, during which time violators will receive warnings instead of fines. After the grace period, tickets will be issued to vehicles traveling 12 miles an hour or more over the posted speed limit. The county does say the expansion is aimed at improving safety in areas where students walk or bike to school, and officials emphasize that the speed camera revenues go toward public safety initiatives, not general funds. The popular DC-based bagel chain, Call Your Mother, is expanding to the Annapolis Harbor Center by the end of summer. Known for its colorful decor and creative bagel flavors like maple salt and pepper, za'atar, and challah, this will be the chain's second permanent Maryland location. Co-founder Andrew Dana, who started the brand with his wife at local farmers markets, says the new shop will occupy 1,500 square feet next to Crumble Cookies. Annapolis made sense for the expansion thanks to Dana's partnership with local native Chris Brady, who is the owner of Timber Pizza Company, which already operates on West Street. Plans for the shop are moving forward quickly, and he is eyeing potential future locations a little bit further into the Baltimore region. Annapolis is preparing for its annual May Day celebration, a long-standing tradition in the city that brings a burst of spring to downtown homes and businesses. On May 1st, doors, porches, and windows will be decorated with elaborate baskets of flowers as part of a friendly yet very cutthroat competition. The event, which does date back to 1956, encourages creativity and community spirit. It is open to both residents and businesses within the historic district. Judging takes place early in the morning, with award ribbons placed by noon, and winners will be announced shortly thereafter. It's considered one of the city's most picturesque events, drawing both locals and tourists alike. D.C.'s Attorney General Brian Schweib has filed lawsuits against a Maryland driver. Charles Sanders Jr. has accumulated 344 unpaid traffic citations, totaling, get this, $187,200. Of those, 316 were for speeding, with 61 involving speeds of more than 30 miles per hour over the limit, which does qualify as aggravated reckless driving in D.C. Schwab said that the city is seeking to hold chronic offenders accountable, especially those who repeatedly endanger public safety. Now, let's be real here. I am sure that these are all mostly camera tickets, and they are a cash cow for D.C. Unless posted otherwise, the speed limit in D.C. is 20 miles an hour and 15 on roads that they deem as, quote, alleys. And basically, the only spots where the posted limit is higher that I've seen have been on Route 50 as you're heading in, and then Kenilworth Avenue at some points. When my kid was in school there, I had my share, but I paid them. But $187,000? Sheesh. This Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, I sat down with Susan Moynihan, who's the author of a newly released book, 100 Things to Do in Annapolis and the Eastern Shore Before You Die. It was a fun conversation at Rise Up and a great resource, actually, for some great day trips. There's a lot of great stuff in there that I didn't know about. That does drop on Saturday at noon. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m. and is going to keep up to speed on all of the top local news stories of the day. Plus, it's paywall free, and I'm dropping a link right here in the show notes for you. And some housekeeping notes. There will not be a DNB on Friday or Monday. And right now, we just need to put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. And we also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Mac Medics. So now you just need to hang tight because you have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, who apparently was very fascinated by that 360-degree selfie thing at the Denim and Diamonds event. She's here with Annapolis After Dark. All of that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here is your 3-day weather outlook. Today, you can expect a warm day with times of clouds and sun reaching a high of about 78. As night falls, temperature is going to drop to a low of 59 with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms in the late afternoon and a high of around 75. In the evening, you can expect mostly cloudy conditions with a low near 60. Friday, cloudy and very warm conditions are expected with a high of about 81. There will be a couple of showers and thunderstorms closer to the evening. Overnight temperatures will remain mild with a low of around 66. As we look ahead and move into the weekend, you can anticipate continued warm temperatures on Saturday with highs in the upper 70s, and some showers and thunderstorms are possible. Sunday does cool off a bit, but it does look like rain off and on throughout the day. And while still a long way away, the first part of next week looks like it might be a washout. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget, enjoy the beautiful weather while it lasts.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, April 30th through Monday, Cinco de Mayo. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all three websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Casey McConville at Middleton Tavern. Mr. VCR and Friends with Shane Tripp will be at 49 West. Bridget Michaels from Guava Jelly will be solo up at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. The Vicki Roberts Band will be down at Pirates Cove in Galesville. Thursday, get to the point for Dan Haas. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. Susie Lennox and Alex G. Lee of Three White Guys will be at Annapolis Market House. Brant Austin Dunn will be at Reynolds Tavern. Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Dark Horse. And under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, Bob Quinlan will be hosting open mic night at Copper Creek in Severna Park. Weekend music. Friday is day one of the Annapolis Irish Festival at the fairgrounds. Save $5 with my code BEEPABC2025 and the link that I have pinned at the top of each day's schedule and at the top of my Facebook and Instagram pages for BeeprBuzz. Doors on Friday open at 5 o'clock, and music will be Dublin 5 and Carbon Leaf. Other music on Fridays. Hurricane Kevin will be in Market Space outside of Federal House and right next door. Guava Jelly Duo will be at Market House. Kevin Pollak and Doghouse Blue are back at Waterman's Tavern in Edgewater. Noel and Jeff will be downstairs at Middleton Tavern. Will Sims will be down at San Andreas Riverside in Galesville. And over on the shore, Michael Waskey will be at Kentmore Beach Bar and Grill. And left of center will be rockin' Ram's Head Shore House. Saturday is day 2 of the Annapolis Irish Festival at the Arundel County Fairgrounds. And again, you can save $5 with my code BeepABC2025 and the link that I have pinned at the top of each day's schedule and at the top of the Facebook and Instagram pages. The code does expire on Thursday at midnight. On Saturday, doors open at 11 a.m. and we'll start with Irish dancers and the Chesapeake Caledonian pipes and drums. They're always so good. The bands will be Hold Fast, Bohemia, SYR, and ending with the High Kings. Other music on Saturday, Lost and Found Trio Band will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park. Dream Punch will be at 49 West in Annapolis. Starbelly Duo, which is Brian Ewald and Dennis, will be at Dark Horse. Sweet Lita and Lowercase Blues will be at Mother's in Arnold for a Cinco de Mayo party. Heads up, there is a $15 cover. Also on Saturday night, Honey Soul will be rocking Santa Joe's on West Street, and Ben Heemstra of Ben will be on the crab deck down at Santa Joe's Riverside in Gilesville. Sunday Fun Day, double the fun this week because it's Quattro de Mayo and May the 4th be with you day. Start with Brent and Adina with Mixed Business Duo up at Rumor Reel in Pasadena. Also, this Sunday will be the first Sunday of the month on West Street in downtown Annapolis. The street will be closed with music by Michael K. A Pretty Big Deal and many others. Also on Sunday, Santa Joe's Riverside is going to be hopping with Sean Peelan and Delia and Company for a Star Wars Cinco de Mayo mashup with Sean Peelan and Peeps. Also on Sunday, up in Crofton, Chesapeake continues to have live music on Sundays with Brant Austin Dunn this week. Sunday, let's start the party with Senior Chili Cantina in Severna Park with a pre-Cinco de Mayo party with Honey Soul rockin'. Also, their other Senior Chili Cantina location in Arnold will be rockin' with Mr. VCR. Sunday also will be the day for the Songbird Festival, a women's experience at Maryland Hall in downtown Annapolis. It's a free, family-friendly event with vendors, food trucks, and music by Angie Miller, Dana Denise, Leslie Weber, Jen Schimpf, Carly Winter, and many, many more. Also, Naptown Sings and Plays. They're always so cute to watch. Monday, Cinco de Mayo. Gina's Cantina will be partying with Anton Tevelman of Anton Playing Music, known as Mr. Jukebox. La Sierra Mexican Restaurant on Riva Road will have a DJ from 4 to 10. They will have Mexican folklore music starting at 5 and dancing horses 5:30 to 6. Not quite sure what that is, but I'm intrigued. Stan & Joe's on West Street will have happy hour music with Ben McNulty and then have a fiesta open mic with, of course, Hurricane Kevin. No music at Dark Horse Monday, but they will be celebrating with Cinco de Surf with $5 Surfside and tequila shots and more. Over on the shore, the annual tradition, the Cinco de Mayo with Hurricane Kevin and his Cat 5 band will be at El Jefe, and that will be right before he races over the bridge to make it to Stan & Joe's. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. I'll see you out there.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.